Archetypes. Welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for October 25th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 10 of hearts. Before sunrise, you're yesterday's card, which was a Jack of hearts. So I'm going to read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about the energy of today, that 10 of hearts energy. It's ecliptic energy, life path energy, and it's also Scorpio season. So it's emotion, water, fixed. It's deep. The death card, the 8th house. Yes. All right. Should be interesting. I know yesterday was. So let's get ready to see what we're going to get for today. And then we're going to wish the 10 of hearts a very special birthday message and happy birthday. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you help yourself in your manifesting abilities by raising your vibration to energize the whole process. All right, let's turn over card number 1. King of Spades. Wow. All right. Talk about letting something go. This is so all of that. So the spade, suit, remedies and cures. This is, if you think of it in the cards of truth, this is the bark of the tree. This is how we protect ourselves. It's our cloak of well-being. So the kings are all about change. They are changed through crises mostly, and Pluto mostly. So this Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto and Mars traditionally. So what we're looking at here is Saturn, 7 spades. We're looking at Rahu, 8 of spades, and Ketu, 9 of spades. So that's the Tower, the Chariot, and the Hermit. Already you can see how loaded this is. And what's it for? Why would this card be here in this upright position? It is saying that we're going to let go willingly to destruct or deconstruct some limiting belief, something that we know is not true about ourselves or gets brought to our attention that it's not true. It's something that we've bought into, something that we think we cannot get ourselves over, but we can. This card is here to tell us that that is possible. And we're looking for a more calm and peaceful way of being. And we're going to do this with grace because that's what the King of Spades does. Holding your own, holding your vibration, not getting triggered in the best cases, right? And even if you do, eventually you realize, oh, it's this epiphany, that tower, that lightning bolt of clarity that comes through. That's the 7 of spades, the 8 of spades, deep contemplation. Understanding, taking the time to understand how connected we are to spirit and grounded here on earth, all of the everything, all through the veils. And then you've got the Ketu, 9 of spades. That's that hermit to the get-go. You know, they call it the yogi card. They call it that for a reason because that is where you go to really understand your strengths and weaknesses. It's kind of like boot camp. If you've ever been in the forces, you're overcoming your ego. It is leveling you around you, all of your grandiose ideas that you may have, or all of the shallow uh, thinking about who you are, what you want other people to see, what you're showing other people, not letting them see your weaknesses. Well, today's the day that you get a peek and you understand. It's going to be different for everybody, but this is really understanding that this is here because it's time. I mean, my God, we are in the eighth house energy. This is what we're doing for the month. So you got to embrace, right? All right, let's move on to card number 2. Oh gosh, another king. All right, well that's cool. I like it. We're doing it today. We're going for the hard stuff. This is us really getting under our own selves, out from under. It is us emotionally recognizing that maybe there's some tough love that needs to come along and to really let things go. We might be bumping up into it, we'll get a glimpse of it from something that we experienced today and be like, wow, okay, I really need to see where I got to go pull the string on this one and see where it's going to go for me, because I am just really feeling like something needs to change. It comes through in the 7, 8s, and 9s of the heart suit. So Saturn, death, K2, that Fool energy, and again with the Rahu, the Hanged Man energy. My God, we've got it all today. So naturally, this is just timely change. I hope you don't mind change. I personally embrace it. I love these tidbits. I love taking a step in the right direction, but I'm a 7. I'm a 7 of clubs. This is my life as well. So, yeah, but it's staying in that nobleness of what you think of as the ultimate best king ever. How do you want to be? What kind of adult and grounded and secure in who you are? This is where we're going. So, wow. Okay, card number 3. Oh, I love it. Ace of Clubs. Okay, this is beautiful. We are getting an epiphany of an original idea. It's coming straight from source. This is us with our heads in the clouds, just receiving a magnificent download of individuality, originality. We are going to be so enthused and encouraged to dive into whatever this is. It's going to be like a change of perspective. Okay, yes, it's true. A change of perspective. It's mood lifting. It's having this new vision on where to go. So we talked about the King of Spades being that ultimate wrap of bark that we ensconce ourselves in order to protect ourselves, our well-being, remedies and cures. It's how we do that. And it's an action oriented as well. And in the cards of truth, it's the fire energy. So it is that kind of need to gather the energy to support that kind of connection with source for us to do the better for ourselves. Well, it's the same for the heart suit, except that's the fruit of the tree. So that is us really benefiting and really gathering the fruits of our labor. So you can see how this leads one to the other. And if we do the work, if we are willing to deconstruct or destruct and move forward on a more clean, realizing who we are and knowing where to take that, that's what we get. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Air energy, it's the leaves of the tree. It is absorbing all of the nutrients from the ethos. It is just this massive download. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's talk about the energy of the day, the 10 of Hearts. We already know we're in that Scorpio season. This is what we're here to do. So 10 of Hearts, ecliptic. Let's see what the 10 of Hearts in the chart of the day has on the ecliptic, the 7 of Clubs. Letting go through tower moments of hopefully pure clarity, not because we've dug in our heels and have been stubborn about accepting that there is some new kind of thinking we need to be doing. But we are in a fixed season and it is emotionally, so maybe there's reluctance, and more often than not, it's possible that you have today, happy birthday, 10 of Hearts, more often because of what you're here to do as a 10 of Hearts, have been reluctant to dig in your heel, or you've been reluctant and you've dug in your heels to move forward. There's so much in the Scorpio setup, if you will, to challenge you to do exactly that. I find that with the fixed signs more than anything. They are this reluctance to really take a look at what they need to take a look at. Just is. And, it's just part of your plan, right? It's your blueprint. This is what you are here to do. And as a 10 of Hearts, that is the Wheel of Fortune. So you do this through those ups and downs, those cycles of good things happening, then comes the downturn and you struggle. It's ease and then distress. It's unfortunate, but it isn't, because that's the way you're meant to get ahead. So every time you can relax and just allow that cycle to be a teacher for you, the better off you're going to be. All right, you are today, all of us, having this opportunity to have all of the tools in the toolbox. Tens have it all. They have all of the everythings from all the other pip cards. It is really being able to have all those tools on your path. You need to realize that. And for you, you've got the 10 of diamonds in your sun position. So you double down on that 10 energy. It's who you are at your core. It's really a pretty nice balance for you, because that 10 of diamonds, being a 10, you pulled the thread back to the ecliptic, that 7 of clubs. So this is how you do it. This is what your chart tells you. And you've also got this beautiful K2 energy, that 9 of Hearts. It's very connected to Source. It is energized by the 7 of Diamonds, so be sure to watch for the 7 of Diamonds showing up and understanding that that too is a part of the death card connotation, which is Scorpio, right? That's what you are here to do, that constant transformation, constant realization. And through that realization, you step into, on a regular basis, this is you, a better you. And every time you do that, you raise your vibration. It's beautiful, really. It's very clear. And your Rahu, where you're to go and explore, is that Three of Spades. Not an easy card. It's constantly being tested around how you are taking care of you. So be sure to do that. Think of it as every time some little something comes up that you know in your heart of hearts that it needs an upgrade, it needs to be rethunk, it needs to be let go of, and you need to move on to something healthier. It's beautiful. You don't have that many spades in your chart, but you do have the Eight of Spades in the moon position, which is a great place for it to be because that is that contemplation. You take that Three of Spades in the Rahu position where you're being invited to explore and experiment with you, doing you better, more healthy. And you've got that Eight of Spades in that moon position to do exactly that. But with that Three of Spades, you would go to your moon position and you have the Ace of Hearts there. Now you encompass that in your 10. So that is where things feel comfortable. So you really, really want to check into that because your K2, that Nine of Hearts, is asking you to release what's not working. All right, I'm going to stop there and see what you get for the Creativity Oracle and where you are being invited to take a look. Go deeper. Okay, Scorpio, go deeper. expressing the deeper meanings in life while staying attuned to childlike wonder is at the heart of all great art. Art being whatever it is in your life that you want to express and move into and become like an art, right? So literally or figuratively. Childlike wonder. Yeah, not an easy thing to ask of you. You being so here to move through that. But if you can do it with that lightness of being, right? Which is a possibility. The Ten of Hearts is that card that love prevails. There's just no other way to put it. You need to learn patience. There'll be ample opportunity. It is you figuring out how much of that is ego, how much of that is soul, and how much your heart led joyfully. It's being supported emotionally. I know, but that's that Eight of Spades in your moon position. It's you taking the time and being that support for yourself. And the downside of today being a Ten of Hearts day, there is that unfortunate connotations of being stuck. It's stuck in the matrix of just that fixedness. It is not wanting to think about how you need to change in order to be more of a giver and less of a taker. That's the low vibe. So that's something we could all bump up into today as well. Someone who's emotionally needy. So, and that brings up that connotations of what that third deacon is more about, having that willpower and the abilities to rebound from any dips in the road speaks directly to that 10 Wheel of Fortune cycle. So be aware of that. Okay. And not too stuck in being judgmental and unforgiving, because that definitely can go there. And if you are not of a strength emotionally, it might come across as passive aggressive or just real outright aggressiveness. Interesting. All right, let's see the spirit and nature. 7 of Spades. All right. Yeah, it is all about letting go for something better to come into play for you. Such a 10 thing. And it is the Tower card in the major arcana. So look to your Saturn position. Let's see what you have there. You've got the 3 of clubs there. So again, it is that that key clubs card. It is that connector card to source. It's strength card. So Mars card. In that you have that Ace of Hearts again comes up for you. So it's really knowing when you are making that heartfelt connection. It feels really grounded. It feels more peaceful. It feels like you are in a better understanding of who you are. And it's an independent card. It's the independent thinker. It is being tested in that, yes, but that Saturn energy is just really beautiful in that is where you do your best changing. For you, the catch-22 is the Jack of Clubs. It's like it happens really quickly, really fast-paced, and there's a lot of juggling intellectually to sort it through. So it's always a challenge. But if it was easy, you wouldn't be a 10 of Hearts. 10s do not have it easy. That's rewards for efforts. So you're being given every opportunity to do just that. So if you can, in these, whenever, to be able to just sink into that wonder about being in the moment, having that childlike curiosity. And children are kind to themselves. They don't really understand how not to be. So that's got to come into play for you as well, with whatever letting go that you're going to be doing in order to raise your vibration. We need to do that with just this lovely, take that Ace of Hearts to heart, because that is where you're going to feel the groundedness of what's real. And that's where you want to go. To realize what you got to let go of. Yes. Taking better care of you. I like it. All right, let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. Aqua Luna, I am grateful and blessed. Well, that you need to remember as well, right? That gratitude, and to go into this with the best of intentions. It's not easy, but as that 10 of Hearts and as a Scorpio, you understand how this works for you. The reading here today is really pretty spot on with what you are to be doing in this lifetime. Just letting go of all of that behavior that isn't serving you. It's fast pace, your lifestyle. It is that way for a reason. It is because you are to take giant steps on that ecliptic card that you are. Destiny. All right. Well, best of luck to you. And I wish you every success And I hope that the year is incredibly well done for you. And carpe diem, everyone. Stay kind, stay curious on your creative journey.